Hello everyone, today I have the newest launch by K-Beauty, the K-Beauty Hydrating Foundations. Do watch the video till the end because I will be swatching my K-Beauty shades with my other matched shades from different brands like Lakmé, L'Oreal, MAC and Too Faced. So you would not like to miss that part, so do watch the video till the end. Now without rambling too much, let's get into the video, know the foundation much better, and I will share my experience as well. So let's just get into it. The brand was kind enough to send me a small PR box which contains 4 shades of foundation. So thank you to the brand, and yes, I have already swatched the shades and checked which shade would closely match me up. This is how the foundation came. It has 4 shades of foundation. Now you will be seeing the swatches, the compared swatches in the process of the video as it goes. So do not miss out any single point of this video because you don't want to miss the swatches. Now yes, I did receive 4 out of 20 foundations the brand has launched. Now talking about the shades, how to pick up your shade, all that, let's talk about the packaging, how the foundation comes. This is how the K-Beauty foundation, the hydrating foundation, would come in a classic cardboard packaging, the way the brand has always been doing. The one best thing about this cardboard packaging for the foundation, I felt, I had never paid attention to this, but when I received the foundation, I did pay attention that it comes with this protective wall, sponge wall, which really protects your foundation. So whenever you're buying a foundation online, be rest assured your foundation is not breaking in between. So yes, that's really thoughtful, and they have always maintained this with all of their face products. Yes, all the basic details will be written behind. This foundation is also enriched with avocado and mango butter, which is very much standard in all of their face products because these 2 ingredients will add up to your anti-aging, as well as it helps to blur out your wrinkles and fine lines, as well as they really correct your spots. So it is more of an added advantage to your makeup product as well. All in all, I really like the cardboard packaging. It is pretty standard, K-embossing, color coordinated, and the shade name would be written on top of the lid. So the shade I'm holding now is 135 and medium. Let's move on to the actual foundation body. So this is how the foundation would come in a glass bottle with a pump inside and a nice cap. This is not just another cap. When you put it, you press it, it closes up completely. Again, K-embossing all over. Some basic details will be written behind the foundation, like the manufacturing, expiry, as well as the shade name and the amount of money you're paying for the product. All in all, the packaging is simple, chic, minimalist. I just love K-Beauty packaging. I have to always say it that this one brand has always maintained their packaging, so I'm really happy with this one as well. Now this foundation is going to cost you 1200 for 30 ml of product. Now this is not the first drugstore foundation which is 1200 rupees. Faces Canada HD foundation will cost you 1400. I have just picked up some drugstore foundations to compare the pricing with. L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear foundation is itself 1200 rupees. Your Color Bar 24-hour matte foundation, the new one which has 30 shades, is also for I think 1200 rupees. So pricing, I don't have a complaint till the time the foundation is extremely good. So all the foundation I compared this foundation with, the formula, the texture and the finish is absolutely wonderfully done. So if the foundation is good and as per my expectation and liking, I don't mind paying 1200. So yes, and K-Beauty has always maintained this kind of pricing on all of their products. It's not that they were making products for 300 rupees and 400 rupees and suddenly got a foundation for 1200. So I was expecting this kind of a pricing when I saw the first picture on Instagram, that it will be 1200 or 1100, nothing less than that. So pricing, I personally don't have a complaint because I'm just going to buy one foundation. So yes, pricing, packaging and the amount of product you're getting here, 10 on 10. So brand did launch 20 shades in their foundation line, and as a drugstore brand and as a newest brand, definitely is a big step, and I really like they came out with at least 20 shades. Am I happy with 20 shades? For some reason, when I see the chart of shades which fall in the family of light, medium, tan, deep, and every category has a foundation with the right undertone, then I feel it will cater a lot of you. Lot of you means I think it is possible that if there are 100 girls and they want to pick up a foundation from Kay Beauty line, these 100 will definitely get their shade, or maybe one can miss out, because or even the lighter shade range are not exactly the white foundation or the palest foundation. They also have a good undertones to them, like yellow, neutral or pink. This is very important because Indian skin generally has a lot of undertones going on. You will hardly find a woman with a very paler skin or very extremely white skin. Even a fair girl would have a kind of undertone. So they have really maintained that undertone in all the category of foundation, like the light, medium, deep, tan. And when I see the tan and deep, oh my god, I was really happy. And I've seen some swatches as well by other content creators. I really appreciate brand coming out with such amazing deeper shades as well. So yes, if I see 20 shades, you will definitely get one for yourself. Now before I start applying the foundation, let's see what brand has to offer more apart from what I know. So it has hyaluronic acid as well, which will retain the moisture on your skin and give you more of a plumber effect. It is a hydrating dewy finish foundation. It is natural to highly buildable coverage. Yes, that I will come later on because I have applied the foundation yesterday, so I will talk on that later. It is a lightweight foundation. Yes, it is an extremely lightweight foundation. It is a long wearing foundation. Yes, I wore the foundation straight up for 5 hours and I didn't have to do any kind of touch up, wherein I was cooking in the kitchen as well. I did a lot of things in the house. I was packing, doing a lot of things, but I did not sweat. And it is designed to lock the moisture as it has hyaluronic acid and it is a hydrating foundation. It works over time to give you an even complexion, and it is perfect for all skin type. Now Kay Beauty is a cruelty-free brand. It is the foundation is free from parabens, mineral oils, as well as it is a vegan brand. So all of this we already know about Kay Beauty, and the foundation itself was the biggest launch, I would say, and I have a lot of expectations. Since I wore the foundation yesterday only, I would like to show you how the foundation performs on my skin with the blender as well as the brush. So why not just get into the application part, and then I will give you my final thoughts on the foundation. So as I mentioned, I did receive 4 shades out of 20 shades, and I try to match myself. Yesterday when I wore this foundation, I wore the shade 135 and medium, but I realized if I can mix 2 shades, then it can be more of like a perfect match to my skin. Since these were sent in the PR, obviously they cannot just perfectly match me, but they have really picked up the good shades where I can match my own self. Now before I start swatching how the shade goes, it is 135 and medium. 135 is a Kay Beauty numbering, N is neutral undertone, and then medium, it falls in the category of medium skin tone. Same goes with another shade like 160p tan. So 160 is Kay Beauty numbering, P is a pink undertone in the family of tan skin tones. So how easy it is. So I know I have yellow undertones. Sometimes I feel when the weather changes, my tones changes to a little bit of pink, but generally it is yellow undertones. So I would like to mix 2 of the foundation together and apply it on my skin just to give you more of a perfect match. But I feel I can be a good match to 160p tan. It is a little darker shade, but I like to match my foundation with my neck. I do not match my neck with my face, or else I have to match my whole body. So I will be matching my foundation with my neck. So I'm going to go in with 160p tan as well as 135 and medium. I'm going to mix together and apply the foundation. So let's get to applying. So this is 160p tan, this is 125 and neutral. So I'm just going to mix both the foundations and make it my shade. That's how I'm going to do it. No ring light, no artificial lights are on. I'm going to be swatching the foundation as well as the application in natural daylight so that you know what shade I'm applying. ring light or artificial light would change the shade of the foundation. So I want you to get as much help from this video before picking up your shade. So I have come a little close up to the camera. Now firstly I'm going to apply this side of my face with the blender, and I'm using this drugstore company blender, and I'm just going to start blending. So this is with the blender, and this is one layer of foundation. The one thing which I've noticed about this foundation is that it is not going to give you full coverage. Even if you try to build it up, you cannot get full coverage with this foundation. It is more of a sheer to buildable coverage foundation. It can be your everyday foundation. It can be a foundation which you can just blindly wear it, and it will just sit on your skin like a second skin. And if you are matched right, just like I have mixed two shade and matched right myself, nobody would come to know that you're wearing a foundation. Another thing which I noticed about the foundation, it is very light. Being dewy finish, I don't feel heavy on my skin, as well as I did not feel that my pores are feeling clogged. All in all, I really like the foundation. Now you can see on my skin it doesn't look super shiny because I have applied a primer which is more of a mattifying primer. Because I'm a combination to oily skin, I have to pick up my products right and then go in with my foundation. So you can see the finish is really subtle, skin-like, and something I go for. So yes, first layer, it's really good. Let's move on to the brush application. For the brush application, I'm using this PAC 252 brush. It's a flat kabuki brush. I like this kind of a brush for my foundation application. So this is how the brush part looks like, and this is how the blender part looks like. Now one thing which you would notice that this place you feel a little more coverage. This side you do not feel that I have applied a foundation, but I have applied a foundation. Other thing which I notice after brush application, if your brush is like this, or maybe brush which is not exactly right, you will have those brush streak marks, which I see it with the foundation on my face. But when you blend it properly, those streaks will go away. Now with the brush application, you feel that there is a lot of shine going on. With the blender, it just took away all that dewiness and all. So for some reason, I feel this foundation would be well applied with the help of a brush than a blender. With this foundation, with my blender, if I want a little bit of coverage, but if I'm wearing it as more of a daily wear foundation, then I like this side more. So what I'll do, I'll take a little more foundation, finish up this side of my face, maybe just complete my full face of makeup, and come back and give you an update what I feel about the foundation, because I have already gathered my thoughts, because I've already done a wear test on this foundation. So I will see you in a minute. So this is how I look after completing the full face of my makeup. It's already 3 hours I'm wearing this foundation with full face of makeup. The foundation texture I missed mentioning, but I showed you, it is not thick, it's not runny, it is somewhere in between. It gives you enough time to blend the foundation. The blendability of the foundation on the skin was really good. I really like how it blended with the blender as well as the brush. But personally speaking, if I want a little more coverage, then I would go with the brush application and not the blender. But this foundation, as I said in the intro of my video as well, that this foundation is that kind of a foundation which you can wear daily. So you just pick up your blender, pour this foundation, apply it, and you will not feel that you're wearing one foundation, but you still have a nice base going on. So this foundation can be worn both ways as per your liking, what kind of finish you're looking for. All in all, it blended well with both, and it stayed really well. Being a combination to oily skin, I was expecting some oil secretion or sebum secretion because it is a hydrating foundation, but so far nothing has happened. I have not done any kind of touch-ups as well, so it is going to stay really well. Okay guys, so this is how the foundation is after 3.5 hours, I would say. I did the makeup in the morning, so you've seen already the application part, so I thought why not hop on in between and show you how the foundation sits during the day. So it's already 11 o'clock. I wore this foundation in the morning around 8 o'clock, I remember. So 3 घंटे हो गए हैं precisely, I would say, and I have not done any kind of touch up. I did cook in the kitchen, I did a lot of other things because I'm traveling today. So the foundation has set really well. I didn't have to go with any kind of touch up in between. Being a hydrating foundation, it is not sticky, not tacky, not oily, so it had set really well onto a combination to oily skin. So I'm really impressed with the foundation as well as the formula. I've already done a wear test yesterday. For 5 hours I wore this foundation and I didn't have to do any kind of touch up or any powder because it really held up everything well in place. So yes, if you are a combination to oily skin, dry skin, sensitive skin, you're gonna love this foundation because of the formula being lightweight, comfortable on the skin, and it is not gonna make you feel that you're wearing a foundation, though it is gonna make you feel that you're just wearing your second skin. Another one thing which I would like to mention, that they don't fill into your pores or it does not enhance your texture on the skin. For that matter, even after wearing 5 hours this foundation, being dewy finish and being summers already in Delhi, it did not separate, neither it started accentuating my texture on the skin. So yes, it does blur as much as I have seen on my skin, and it really smooths out the skin after you're done application with your foundation. So all in all, you're really getting a good lightweight foundation which will not give you problems during the day because it is a hydrating foundation. Since it is a hydrating foundation, it has hyaluronic acid, it has avocado butter, mango butter, so your skin care is also being taken care. All in all, you're getting a good package here for 1200 rupees, a good foundation with such an amazing finish. So this is definitely going to be one of my go-to foundation because I have been loving dewy finish, or I would say hydrating foundation for my skin, and my skin loves it. So wrapping up this review on the K-Beauty hydrating foundations, 20 shades to choose from. If you have any second thoughts to pick up your shade, go to the Nykaa store and match yourself. These foundations are available on Nykaa.com as well as your nearest Nykaa store. If this year any foundation you would like to try, I would say K-Beauty would be the one you would like to put your hands on because they are first ever foundation launch and they have really done an amazing job here. This foundation really reminds me of my MAC Studio Fix foundation because this and that foundation really wears off the same way on my skin if I apply with Beauty Blender. So now you have a high-end foundation in a drugstore bottle and you would not like to miss it. I hope you loved watching this in-depth review on these foundations by K-Beauty. If you have any second thoughts or if you want to know anything more about these foundations, do drop in your questions down below in your comments. Everything will be linked in my description if you want to grab one shade for yourself. I will see you in my next one. Consider subscribing and following me on my Instagram @BrandsingGeek. Till then, you take care and bye-bye.